What about you, Timmons here? With The Stranger Chapter One coming out this week, I've of course been doing my reviews for the Strangers films. Of course, I just talked about the first one, so now here's my review for the last Strangers movie that got released, and this is of course Strangers Prey at Night. Now this film of course came out like pretty much a couple of months before I actually started doing my YouTube video, so there's that. Uh, Now, this of course stars Billy Madison, who, by the way, is also on Pretty Little Liars Summer School, and I'm really digging the season. By the way, I mean Billy Madison is she's definitely grown up to be a really good actress. Like I still remember her when she played like Adam Sandler's not Adam Sandler's daughter, Jennifer Aniston's daughter in that Adam Sandler movie Just Go With It. I mean, also been in other stuff like The Fosters. I mean, she's a really good young actress there. Uh, this also has the likes of Christina Hendricks, Lewis Pullman, who will be in the upcoming Thunderbolts. If you get now, this was also directed by Johannes Roberts, who has not really directed anything I've quite enjoyed. But I was like, of course, he did like those 47 Years Down movies. They're terrible. But I will say this is probably the only movie he's put out that I've really quite enjoyed. I mean, if you guys don't know, I believe he also did like that recent Resident Evil movie a couple years back too. Terrible there. But if you guys don't know much about Strangers Prey at Night, Mike and his wife, Cindy, take their son and daughter on a road trip that becomes their worst nightmare. The family members soon find themselves in a desperate fight for survival. When they arrive at a secluded mobile home park that's mysteriously deserted until three masked psychopaths show up to satisfy their thirst for blood. And this is unpopular with a lot of people. I don't care what you say, the unpopular thing or not. I actually prefer this over the 2008 one. Yeah, come at me. I think this is a better film in my opinion. I enjoyed the 2008 Strangers, don't get me wrong, but I actually had a lot more fun time with this one. What really gets me is really the pool scene. I'm not really going into details for anyone who hasn't seen the film yet. It's a little bit of an intro, but that pool scene is maybe my favorite part. Like one of the most fun moments I've had when I saw a horror film number of years. You know, that pool scene is a lot of fun to check out. Seeing Christina Hendricks do a horror film like this, that was a treat in there too. I mean, this definitely had some like it's a little more bloodier than the first film was. It's a lot more fun in my opinion. I still remember when this movie was actually yeah, I still remember when this movie first came out. Like, you know, no one knew that this movie was coming, by the way. Like it was like before this movie came out, it was just like they just called it a different name. I forgot the actual name. Yeah, it was pretty much like a different name at the time. And Booyah, we did not knew this movie was coming until the trailer actually dropped, and it was. I, I was like, that's one of the interesting marketings I've ever seen. You know, because before when this movie was coming out, it was actually named a different title. But once the trailer dropped, that's when it automatically said that this film was a sequel to Strangers. I was like, I did not even knew they were making a sequel to Strangers at the time, and I thought that was something interesting. Like that's something that you barely like. They've also did that with the Blair Witch film from 2016 as well. I mean, that's interesting marketing right there. But that aside, Strangers Prey at Night again was a lot of fun. Really fun kills to it. Martin Harrison, who of course will go on to appear in Ty West's movie X, he was pretty good in this as well. The one who plays like the killers in this, they're pretty fun. Of course, the Dollface character is great. I still also remember when the trailer first dropped. I mean, who would ever expect that Tiffany's "I Think We're Alone Now" song will work perfectly for a Strangers movie? It worked perfectly here, you know. Um, and of course, again, Bailey Madison was great in this. But yeah, it's the same. Like this movie, of course, was released about 10 years after the original, and I think it's a really fun one. I'm just glad the new one changes chapter one. I'm glad we didn't have to wait for 2028 for the next or 2018 for the next Strangers. So there's that. But so Strangers Prey at Night to me is still a fun one. So if you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. Again, to me, it's better than the first one, but yeah, that's unpopular to say, obviously. Let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Strangers Prey at Night? If so, what's the were you fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments, and which one do you prefer? Do you prefer to the 2008 Strangers or Prey at Night? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Henry.